What's up, SD Racing family, and welcome back to the channel. Today in the dyno we have a Shelby GT500 Mustang.
The pain inside, don't wanna feel it.
So this customer brought us a Shelby GT500 for a little bit of a misfire, a little rough running. After a short drive, a little bit diag, we figured out that valve covers were leaking excessively into the spark plug wells, getting the spark plugs wet, getting the coil packs wet. So we did a whole bunch of maintenance, changed plugs, all new coil packs, new valve covers. Car's running great now. So he had it tuned, I forget how many years ago, but several years ago at a different shop here in the area. Car ran fine, ran good. Looking at the log, we think it could have made more power. Still in a safe, reasonable manner. So we're going to go ahead and do a baseline pull, then throw our tune in and start tuning it and see what we can get out of it.
Look at that window pane. See the rain coming down, but it is not paper again. I'm a long way from stacking and rolling that chain. And all I ever wanted was some real love. And I used to on my heart, I lost the build up. My brother stay with tools, he bout to build up. And I feel pain inside, don't wanna feel it.
Well, we just finished up our baseline pull. This is the tune that the car came in with. No changes, anything from us other than aside from the maintenance that we did on the vehicle. It made 465 horsepower, 493 foot-pounds of torque. We'll take a look at the graph to see, for some reason it's running very, very lean. We're going to take a look through the tune file as we make our changes, trying to figure out why. Through the log, it didn't look like fuel pressure dropped. Don't see any or hear any exhaust leaks. So we're going to, again, take a look through the tune file that's in there, see what needs to be changed. But here's what the graph looks like, and you can kind of see how lean it is. It's leaner than a 12.5. I think it's almost like 12.7, 12.8 sometimes. Richening up as we go towards the higher RPM until my O2 sensor decides that it does want to play nice around 5,200 RPM or so. But you kind of get the gist of what it's doing. So here's what the graph looks like. So as you notice as we go along with the tracer here, and this is in lambda, not air fuel ratio, we're sitting around 13 at the beginning, and then we start the richen up a little bit to the high 12s and mid 12, and then that's where our O2 sensor ducks out at. So again, fuel pressure didn't drop. We're going to look through the tune file, see what's going on. We'll be back here shortly with our first pull on our tune and see where we get.
So I pour up inside my cup and I just sip till I can't feel it. I know it won't solve my problem, but I know it makes a difference. One more sip and I'ma fix it. Out my body when I'm tempted. I told her one more, she in the same place. She did. Then I got 4 of them kids and now we chillin'. Nothing's real.
We just finished up our first pull with our tune in the car. We made 477 horse, 515 torque. That's an increase of 12 horsepower and 22 foot-pounds of torque. Much better air-fuel ratio, much better overall graph on the car. Still got a little bit of work to do, bringing in a little bit more fuel on it. It's going to take a little bit more percentage-wise than what we figured based off the baseline. So here's what the graph looks like. Our target is around 0.8 to 0.78 lambda, which is about a 7.5 not 7.5, sorry, an 11.5 to 11.8 air fuel ratio. And you'll watch we are much richer through the whole pool by at least 2 points or so through the whole thing. So we reach our target close to around 5,200 just before the O2 sensor decides they don't want to play nice anymore. So we're going to go back to the log, make the appropriate changes, see if we can add a little bit of timing up top. It looks like it could take some more, make a little bit more power out of it. So we'll let the car cool down, make a change, and go from there.
So I pour up inside my cup and I just sip till I can't feel it. I know it won't solve my problem, but I know it makes a difference. Almost sitting. Wash my teeth up, wash my face. Scrub my wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my.
All right, we just finished up our second pull on our tune file. We made 504 horse, 534 torque. So that's an increase of 27 horse and 19 torque over our first tune file we put in there, and a total of 39 horse and 41 torque over what the baseline was with the tune file that the car came in with. So we'll look at the graph. It's a much better graph on this one. We're going to do one more pull after we let it cool down, see if we get just a little bit more out of it. I think maybe a little bit more horsepower, but I think we get a little bit more torque out of it, especially down low, make it just a better overall graph. So here's what it looks like. We're going to try to get this area right here evened out, see if we can get a good even 535 to 540 torque that whole way. Might be able to pick up, like I said, just a little bit more up top. The car's doing well, so again, we're add a little bit of timing up top, maybe 1 degree there, and haven't decided yet what we're going to add down low. But air fuel ratio is looking good, spot on where we want to. 11.8 air fuel ratio, which is a 0.8 lambda. So again, we're going to let the car cool down, look at the log, make a change, and then do another pull here shortly.
My clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, drink some water. Better my hair is a mess. Look through my clothes for a fit. Anything I do is drip. Feel like a kid when I'm tick-tocking. I still keep it real as it is. I show my age, I don't switch often. I'm just as a dad as it gets. Try taking nights with my kids talking. I'm guessing this life how it is. And I can't wait for the weekend. Keep jammies on like I'm a kid. Wake up, get up.
All right, we're all finished up. That last pull didn't yield any more gains. Horsepower actually we lost a little bit, so we're going to revert back to the tune that we had in there on the previous pull. So our final results are 504 horsepower, 534 foot-pounds of torque. Our baseline was 465 horse, 493 torque, so we got a gain of 39 horsepower and 41 foot-pounds of torque. So with the maintenance we did in the tuning, car's running in great shape, and it'll be a lot of fun for this customer to have for however many years that he owns the car. Not sure how long it'll be, but it'll be fun for him. So thank you all for stopping by the channel and seeing the video. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit the like button. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel, and we hope to see you soon. Y'all have a good one.
Lays, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up.